And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. An AL West matchup on the show. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Seattle Mariners. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And singing the big bat in the lineup so far this year, Troy Gloss. He, of course, leads their team in home runs.
Yeah, Boog, he's been such a force at the plate, and it seems like every time he connects, the ball is traveling out of the ballpark. So when you have such a threat like that, other guys in the lineup should get good pitches to hit because they're trying to get those outs instead of having to face him in a big situation.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go now. On the hill for the Mariners, Marco Gonzalez.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
So just about set. Here's the veteran shortstop, Matt Duffy. So now 1-2.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Fly ball down the line. And that one gets down, fair ball. So a man on base to start the inning.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
So digging in, Garrett Anderson. 1-2 now. Stays alive. And a ball and 2 strikes. Line to left. Griffey puts the squeeze on that one. One down. Here's Joe Maddon's lineup for the Angels. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Troy Gloss.
Really an essential part of this lineup. Top 5 in slugging in the American League right now. He's putting up some pretty big power numbers, and when you can get that kind of production out of a player like this, tell you what, it's only going to make the team better as a whole.
On the ground to the left, and it stays fair. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away. So first and second with one man gone. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Left-hand batter waits. And a foul ball, he stays alive. That hits the dirt. Ball 2. Runners at first and second with one gone. Next pitch inside. And the count's full. Got him looking. 2 gone now.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
So first and second with 2 outs. Here's the third baseman, Troy Gloss. The pitch. Gets him to chase after that one. First and second, 2 down. This one blasted deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. He flexes his power with that swing. The Angels on the board first. It's 3-0.
Well, that one won't stay below the radar. That made a lot of noise.
Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat, and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
So 2 down now, and here is Tim Salmon. And now the lefty. That one to first. A flip to the pitcher covering, and that'll do it. Angels add 3 on this blast. It's now 3-0. Bottom of the first. And today's starter, Michael Lorenzen.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Line drive, base hit down the line. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's there with a leadoff double. J.P. Crawford will hit next. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. The pitch. And he chases that one. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
Runner takes off for third. Pitch misses. Suzuki fires. Save.
I think he surprised everyone in the ballpark, and especially the pitcher. It wasn't a great lead there, but when he took off, I think he caught him off guard. Nice job to get to third.
Not close with that one, and that's ball 3. Runner on at third, one gone. The 3-1 in for a strike, full count. Cut on and miss, struck him out. Now 2 away.
Not a very good curveball right there, but sometimes those high breaking balls kind of surprise you as a hitter, and when they stay high, have just a little more velo on them to get by you. And that 2-strike count, I thought it was a pretty good pitch to hit. I think he got a little too excited and tried to do too much.
Ken Griffey Jr. now at the plate. 2 outs. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. With Jr., probably one of the sweetest swings we have ever seen, and certainly as signature a swing as any player has ever had. The 2-2 gets a check swing. Now an appeal to third. No swing. Eric Summerskill with the call. And the pitch. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on. The whole setup for Junior, the way he waggled the bat, the way he was able to just effortlessly move that swing through the zone, just a pretty thing from start to finish.
Yeah, there's ball 4.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Jay Buhner up next for the Mariners. Next pitch misses. 3-1.
And even though he was on the big stage playing in front of thousands of people, you always remember the hat backwards, big smile on his face. He kept this game that can have a lot of stress in it fun, just like he was a kid.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. And there's a strike. And a pitch. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And the inning is over. And the Mariners strand the bases loaded. They trail in this one 3-0. New inning getting started. Kurt Suzuki to step in. At the belt and fires. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back. That's back some more. And that one is out of here. His first homer of the year, and they add a run. It's 4-0.
The great pitchers are able to tease the outside part of the zone with the breaking ball. That means that it looks like it's going to be a strike, but finishes off the plate. Well, that one finished on the outer half, but caught just too much of the plate and hit for a home run.
Anthony Rendon making his way to the plate. And a pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
The pitch. That one fouled off. 2-2. And a pitch. Up the middle. Crawford picks it up. Tosses to first. 1 out in the second.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Batting 9. The first baseman, Jared Walsh.
And now Jared Walsh. Smash to the left side. Score at 5-3 for the second out with the third baseman shifted over there.
Now batting, the shortstop, Matt Duffy.
So the batting order turns over. Matt Duffy, the next to hit for the Angels. Here's a 1-1.
Hey.
Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Man at first, Garrett Anderson, the next to hit for the Angels. 2-1 now. Flares it into the outfield. Brings it in for the third out. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Back at T-Mobile Park, Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Here comes a pitch. Good eye right there.
He needs a quick 1-2-3 this time around. Last inning, threw a lot of pitches.
Next offering clips the zone count even at 2. Our umpire for this one, Freddie Ferguson, a consistent umpire by all accounts.
Yeah, I think the book on him is that he's not necessarily by the book with his strike zone. But once you figure out where he's calling strikes, you can pretty much count on him to stay with that throughout the game.
Back to work, 3-2 now. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Oh, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a full scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And one away. Now it's Tom Murphy.
The catcher, Tom Murphy.
2-2 now. The punch out there. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Back to the top of the Seattle order. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Ken Griffey Sr. He hit a leadoff double in the bottom of the first. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
Next pitch inside, and that's ball 2.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Kicks and fires. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. Gloss racing over to make the catch. One left for Seattle. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Back here at the ballpark, top half of the third inning, stepping in the long ball threat, Jim Edmonds.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
Ground ball to the right side. Knocks it down to first, and he just gets it there in time. One away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Caught looking his first time up. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? The pitch. check swing, but he went too far. It's 2-2. One down, base is empty. Stays alive. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 up, 2 down. And next for L.A., Troy Gloss.
Yeah, he's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
The next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. And here it comes. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. Next offering misses down and away. Ripped on the ground to second, and there's a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Tim Salmon.
2 outs, runner at first. Tim Salmon, the next to hit for the Angels. And he deals. In the air on the infield. France makes the catch, and that'll do it. Angels strand 1, but they're in front 4-0. Back in Seattle as we go to the last of the third. Now the number 2 hitter, J.P. Crawford. The pitch. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
They just keep handing out gifts, Boo. Are we supposed to bring something?
Singy, I think just our presence is the present. So man aboard. Next to hit, Edgar Martinez. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. And it gets by him. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Ken Griffey Jr. To second, pulls him off the bag.
A potential double play ball hit to first is probably the toughest one to execute cleanly. That first baseman has got a very tough throwing lane to deal with because of the runner headed to second base, and a lot of times guys try to throw over or around the runner, which can really mess up a throw like that. Still, definitely an error, though.
So bases full after the error. Ty France up next for the Mariners. High fly ball out into left center field. Puts the squeeze on that one, and there's one down.
The right fielder, number 19, Jay
Buhner up next for the Mariners. Singy, he's got a history of coming through in the big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Hard hit left side. 1 out, bases full. Next one off the plate inside. 2-2. Righty delivers. 3-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And 2 away now. Eugenio Suarez up to hit now.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able.
And a swing and a miss. And that will end the inning. And the Mariners strand the bases loaded. They're down 4-0. And welcome back as we go to the top of the 4th. And now it's going to be Kurt Suzuki.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
The pitch. Wouldn't chase that time. When you played, did you play with guys that you thought were clutch, and sort of what were the attributes you said that's what he possesses that allows him to come through?
Well, we always used to joke, guys want to eat steak, and there were some that just had a knack, could understand that, all right, this is a big, payout if I can come through with a knock here. But I think when you really look at the numbers, you really audit everything, guys kind of are who they are.
Payoff pitch. On the ground. Crawford picks it up. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup early enough, got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Second baseman, Anthony Rendon.
Now it's Anthony Rendon. And down on strikes. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. And next for the Angels, Jared Walsh.
Jared Walsh.
Left-hand hitter waits. That one pushed foul. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Next offering is fouled back. One and two here. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. And the Angels are gone in order. But they lead it 4-0. Welcome back. Bottom of the 4th. Leading off, Adam Frazier. Three and two now. Hard hit right side. He'll do it himself. One out in the bottom of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So here's Murphy now. The 1-1. He swings and fouls one off. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there are two down.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
So the lineup flips over. Ken Griffey Sr. up next for the Mariners. In the air, left side. Racing, makes the catch. And that'll do it. On to the top of the 5th we go. Angels 4 and the Mariners nothing. Back at T-Mobile Park. Ready now for the 5th inning. Matt Duffy to lead it off. Right side. Gathers and throws to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
That's what a good sinker is designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
And now here is Garrett Anderson. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. The pitch. Fouls one off. 2-2. Two now. Swing and a ball popped up and it drops in. So a man aboard now with one away.
When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to, and you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
And here comes the Mariners manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Marco Gonzalez will depart, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. They turn things over to the southpaw, Anthony Misevich.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
So in now for the Angels, Jim Edmonds. Good contact guy, good defender. At the belt and fires. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back. That one is gone. He powers one out to right field. His first homer of the year, and they boost their lead. It's 6-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. There was a cutter away. Kind of works like a slider. You've got to stay on it, let it travel a little bit, and then get your arms extended. Really good piece of hitting right there.
Stepping in, Shohei Ohtani, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Next pitch is in the dirt, and a count 2-1. Still only one out here in the inning. Swing and a miss. And the count is even 2-2. The wind of the pitch. And now the count filled up 3-2. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Sergio Romo, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Steckenrider warming up as well. And now the lefty. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. It's not often someone hits a baseball this hard. It's worthy of the StatCast treatment, Singy.
Well, I was anxious to see what that exit velo would be, and wow, 116 miles per hour. StatCast absolutely lives for these moments. You know, it's so cool to get that kind of data back almost instantly.
Shohei on the go. Throw. Save. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Runner leads away at second. Up the middle, dives, and he can't hang on. Oh, the throw is wild. He's in safely at second as a run scores.
Well, you can't give him 2 errors on that play, but that's pretty much what it looked like. Tried to stay with it after the bobble, and he might have pulled it off with a good throw, but it's very easy to rush the throw when you don't field it cleanly. A lot of times guys don't have a good grip on it, and I think that was the case right there.
Tim Salmon digs in now. He's on the verge of a milestone. His next home run will be the 300th of his career. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now batting, catcher
Kurt Suzuki, the next to hit for the Angels. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
Swing and a ball lifted to center field. And there's 2 away.
The batter number 6. Second baseman, Anthony.
Here's
Rendon.
Anthony Rendon up to the plate. 2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. That's hard hit in the line. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that ends the inning. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Angels 7 and the Mariners nothing. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now for Seattle, J.P. Crawford.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Up next for Seattle, the designated hitter, Edgar.
Next is the designated hitter, Edgar Martinez. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Now a high fly ball out to left center. That's a base hit.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Runner on at first with 1 gone, and here is Ken Griffey Jr. Left-hand batter waits. That one off the mark. 2 balls and a strike. And a pitch. Here's a drive out to right center. Way back there. Look out. Gone. 3rd home run of the season, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 7-2. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. It's Singy. It tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
Now here is Ty France. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And the right-hander deals. Ground ball up the middle, and that's a base hit.
The right fielder, number 19.
Jose Suarez will take over here, and he'll try to keep this
Your
big lead
attention,
right
please.
where it is.
Now pitching for the Angels, number 54, Jose Suarez.
Man at first with one gone. And up next for Seattle, Jay Buhner. And a 3-1 on the way. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. Bullpen activity starting up now. Ryan Tepera getting ready to come in for Joe Madden. And a pitch. Hard hit down the line and left. And that's just foul. And a pitch. And a base hit right there. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
Back-to-back singles. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Next to hit, Eugenio Suarez. One out. Runners at first and second. Two on, one out. Swings and misses. Two gone.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
So first and second with two outs. Here's Adam Frazier. Next pitch is inside, 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That one in for a strike, 2-2.
Well, a good breaking ball like that can buckle the hitter, and by the time you realize it's going to be in the strike zone, it's too late to pull the trigger.
Kicks and fires. Here's a rocket out to left. Anderson makes the catch, and that'll do it. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. It's now a 7-2 ball game. Sergio Romo on the pitch here. He's making his fourth appearance of the season.
Well, he's having an excellent season so far. ERA is under 2. A lot of flexibility coming out of the bullpen.
Back in Seattle. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And here's the first baseman, Jared Walsh. And the righty deals. Up the middle. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Duffy.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Matt Duffy getting ready to hit. Next one misses, and it's 2-1. Righty to the plate. And he flips a breaking ball in there or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it. Whatever it was.
Here comes a pitch. 3-2 now.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And there's 2 away.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way. But that time, a little anxious.
Anderson.
At the plate, Garrett Anderson. Two now. That one drifts inside. Right-hander kicks, deals. That one the other way. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Angels 7 and the Mariners 2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the Mariners catcher, Tom Murphy. The 2-1. And that's in for a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Archie Bradley getting ready to come in for Joe Madden. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game. I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Now here is Ken Griffey Sr. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
2 outs, base is empty. J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
And 1-2. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And the Mariners set down 1-2-3. Mariners go down quietly there. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Drew Steckenrider gets handed the rock out of the pen. Big deficit here, but he's still got a job to do. Here's a big power threat. Jim Edmonds. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
And here it comes. On the ground, right side. And it goes just foul. The pitch. On the ground, right side. Frazier on to first in time. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Now batting, designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Shohei Ohtani, the next to hit for the Angels. This guy has turned into a beast. Line drive, base hit.
So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
One gone runner at first. And next for L.A., Troy Gloss. He's already homered in this game.
The count is 2-1.
Check on the runner. Ohtani back in. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. Stecken right over to first. Ohtani back on a dive. Right-handed reliever stays alive.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
Righty delivers. Shohei on the go. Got him swinging. Throw. Save. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
And here is Tim Salmon. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two outs and one in scoring position. Next pitch downstairs. It's 2-2.
2 strikes.
And that skips into dirt. Man at second. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one back there. Hits the fence. Run comes in from second. It's 8-2. And in at second with an RBI double.
Well done. Drives in the run. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been. But obviously, you have to be happy with that result.
Man at second here with 2 away. And here's the catcher, Kurt Suzuki. Here's a 1-1. Foul ball there. One, two now. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Salmon around third. The throw in. Safe at the plate. And they're pulling away up by 7 now.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Got a change up and a pretty good one too. Outside corner, but he just got extended and put the barrel on it. Showed he has a lot of plate coverage on that swing right there.
Anthony Rendon, the next to hit for the Angels. And a 1-1. And it's fouled away.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
The pitch. In the dirt, but kept close. Throws down to first, but he wasn't going anywhere. The next offering misses, and it's a full count.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And that's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Now batting.
So they turn things over to one of their young arms, Andres Munoz. He comes in with his team trailing by a bunch, so he'll try to keep it where it is.
Number 75, Andres Munoz.
So 2 on with 2 away. Jared Walsh, the next to hit for the Angels. 2 on, 2 outs. Pitch misses, and it's 2-1. Two outs. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Back to the top of the lineup, and now it's Matt Duffy. And that one gets past the catcher. Hit hard, that gets through. 1 run across. Junior fires it to the plate. The tag out. That ends the inning, but they do score a run here. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Angels 10 and the Mariners 2. And welcome back. Bottom of the 7th, and now the DH, Edgar Martinez. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
Sends it across to first, and a quick out, number 1.
The center fielder, number 24, Ken Griffey.
Ken Griffey Jr., the next to hit. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Going to count 1 and 2. And you played behind guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Kicks and deals. And another ball.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Seattle, the first baseman, Todd France.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Ty France. To the right side, Rendon collects to first. That's the 3rd out, inning over. And 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. And the deficit stays at 8. It's 10-2. Ready to begin the 8th. So in now for the Angels, Garrett Anderson. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
In the air to left center. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double.
He put a drive into that ball, and he was rewarded for it for sure. He probably wondered a little bit if he got enough of it to clear the fence in the air, but I'm sure he's plenty happy jogging into second with the automatic double.
So, man aboard. Here's some real power at the plate. Jim Edmonds. And what a two-way player. Not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. Next offering is in for a strike. No outs. Runner on second. That one ripped. And a base hit. Anderson around third. He'll score, and they now lead by 9.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Man at first, and the batter now, Shohei Ohtani. Pickoff throw. Edmonds gets back easily. The 2-1. Swings through that one out in front that time. The pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Nobody out. Runner at first. And that one lifted in the air center field. Junior makes the catch. One away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Troy Glaus.
Troy Glaus, the next to hit for the Angels.
No matter what, when you're playing this kind of rival, take your game to another level.
And a count 1-2. And he deals. Stays alive. The pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And a 1-2 again. Got him. And there's 2 down.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Now at the plate, Tim Salmon. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Three balls, 2 strikes the count. Pulls that one foul. And the pitch. And down on strikes he goes. Good job at damage control right there. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Halos 11 and the Mariners 2. Back here at the ballpark, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now, Jay Buhner. The 1-1. Popped up. Gloss under it. And there's one away.
Up next for Seattle, the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Eugenio Suarez up next for the Mariners. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Next offering misses. 3 balls and a strike. And a pitch. Swing and a pop-up. Brings it in. 2 away now.
The catcher, number 2, Tom Murphy.
Now the catcher up to hit, Tom Murphy. Payoff pitch. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Now a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Next pitch is inside, and it's 2-2. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. Suarez coming home. He will score, and they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up.
Picks himself up an RBI. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
First and second, 2 down. Now it's going to be J.P. Crawford. Swings and misses. 1-2. Yet he dodges that fastball. And the 2-2. And that one handled. They take the force out. That ends the inning. 9th inning coming up. It's the Halos 11 and the Mariners 3. Back at T-Mobile Park, all set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the catcher, Kurt Suzuki. The next pitch misses. 2-1. Righty to the plate. That one fouled off. 2-2. There's a swing and a drive. And it's off the wall.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Now it's the second baseman, Anthony Rendon. The pitch. Strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And a pitch. And a ball evens the count. At the belt and fires. And now it's filled up. That one is hammered right field. That's back there. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. So up next, Jared Walsh.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jared Walsh.
Next pitch misses inside, and that's ball two. Left-hand hitter waits. Swung on, belted. Back there. And out of here. Jared Walsh blasts one out. His second of the year. It's 13-3. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Pitchers are taught to keep the ball down so that you don't get hurt. But unfortunately on that one, he made a pretty good pitch in terms of location, but it was just a better swing.
Now on the bump, Eric Swanson. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Number 50, Eric Swanson.
Matt Duffy, the next to hit for the Angels. Next pitch misses, and a count 2-1.
1 strike.
Fouled off. He was late. Two now. High fly ball out to center field. Junior on his way over makes a nice running catch. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Angels, the left fielder, Garrett Anderson.
Garrett Anderson, the next to hit for the Angels. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Next pitch, way upstairs. That one is absolutely belted. And it hits the fence. The relay, and he's out. Touchdown, and that ends the inning. 2-run shot for the Angels this inning. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. You're dialed into the show. Here comes Ryan Tepera to the hill. And he's got a nice lead to work with. Last chance for the home team. In now is the Mariners DH, Edgar Martinez. On the ground to first, and a base hit right there. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Ken Griffey Jr. Kicks and fires. And downstairs.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back, and gone.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Ty France. And the righty deals. And he walked him.
That pitch is low.
That's a nice at bat and a great take on 3-2. Probably could have gone either way in that spot around the knees.
And now the right fielder, Jay Buhner. Runner at first with no outs here. And it's ball four. He missed down low.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
And now for Seattle, Eugenio Suarez. Three 3-1 now. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
3-2.
And a swing and a miss. Now one away.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
2 on with 1 out. And the batter now, Adam Frazier. Next pitch is outside. That one missing inside. And a pitch. And a foul ball.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
3-2 on the way. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Anderson towards the line, looking up, makes a one-handed catch.
Now batting, the catcher, Tom.
And up next for Seattle, Tom Murphy. 1-1 now. Late on that fastball.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Here's a 1-2. This one chopped to first. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Well, a big win by 8 runs, and when you have that kind of lead, you make it easier for the pitching staff to come out, make their pitches, pitch to contact, and not worry about giving up the lead. So nice job today all the way around to get the W.
And the final here today, 13-5. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 3 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.